Matthew Perry joins us on the show. How much research did you do listening to my show to be able to perform this role, Matthew?
Well, I've listened for the last 10 seconds.
All right, that's long enough.
And that went really well, but you're doing great.
How much sports do you know?
I'm a pretty big sports fan. I'm a big LA Kings fan.
But if you were going to host a sports show, let's say you're going to host this show for 3 hours.
Yeah.
First of all,
I would have to work on my basketball shot.
Okay. Who would be your dream interview? Let's say you had to have 3 people to interview, 1 per hour. Who would you have in here that would be reflective?
Okay, let's see. Wayne Gretzky,
Okay.
Tom Brady, and Wayne Gretzky.
So you'd have Gretzky on 2 different hours, right?
I think so, yeah. I like Gretzky.
Is there any correlation? Like you see people who are able to act and you go, how do they do it? And they don't know how to explain it. You can ask Gretz, how did you do it? And he can't really explain it. He just did it. Is there any correlation that you see in your profession and what Gretzky was able to do?
Well, what's really interesting is the sports guys that we have come on the show, like Dwight Howard is on tonight's episode, and they're really good, which makes me think that what I do is kind of a joke for a living, because I certainly couldn't do what they do. But there is like a sort of similarity of performance under pressure and, wanting to ham it up for the crowd and that kind of thing. I think those things are similar.
When did you know you were funny?
I guess back in grade school, I would crack up people in class and get in trouble a lot, and I spent most of 6th grade in the principal's office for trying to crack up my fellow students. We
were just discussing, we were betting on your favorite sitcom as a kid. Now, I'll throw out what we thought. I went Honeymooners. The front row, the Danettes, went MASH. Back row went Cheers. Fritzy, you went?
I'm going to go All in the Family.
Okay. So, Matt, are you...
Those are all really good shows. I think my favorite when I was a kid, which dates me, was Happy Days. I loved the show Happy Days. I watched it every week. But after, as an adult, I went back and watched all the Honeymooners episodes, and that's my favorite show of all time.
Well, there you go. Hello. Somebody knows Matthew Perry. Right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did I win, by the way, with our bet? We just bet?
Respect.
Thank you. All right. I'll take that.
Well, you have my respect, sir.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you. I appreciate that. But if I said you could play right now for the Kings or you could do The Odd Couple?
I think I would probably play for the Kings just because I've never done it before. But I'd have to have the talent of the Kings. I wouldn't just, go stand in there. I'd get killed.
No, I'm going to let you be Luc Robitaille.
Oh, then I'd be Luc Robitaille for sure. He's having his statue erected at Staples Center on Saturday, and I'm going to be there.
Oh, nice. How often?
Yeah, it'd be cool.
How often do you guys, the Friends cast, get together? And when is the reunion tour with Friends?
Interesting way to phrase that question. We get together from time to time, but there's no talk of a reunion. It's hard enough to get the 6 of us together to have dinner, much less shoot a whole reunion show.
But if you go to dinner, even a couple of you, doesn't speculation start, and then all of a sudden people are going crazy, going, oh, they must be talking about a reunion?
Well, we do these mini reunions. Like Courtney was on my show Go On, and I was on Cougar Town, and I just did Lisa Kudrow's web series, and David Schwimmer just did an episode of Episodes. So we do these little mini reunions, but we haven't gotten the 6 of us together yet.
He's Matthew Perry. He's in The Odd Couple, and debuts tonight at 8:30 Eastern on CBS. What was it about The Odd Couple?
We've actually been on a couple of weeks. We've been on the last couple of weeks. It's a hit already, my friend.
Oh, well, so I'm going to fire my researcher. It says debuts tonight at 8:30 Eastern here on the piece of paper I've got.
No, that would be episode 3, but you're right about Dwight Howard. He's on tonight.
There you go. Dwight Howard debuts tonight on
exactly
on The Odd Couple.
Exactly.
What was it about this? The original was obviously brilliant, but what was it about The Odd Couple that you wanted to try to tap into again?
Well, I was a gigantic fan of the movie. I saw the movie about 50 times, and it's just the chemistry between these two mismatched characters was what really I found intriguing. And we don't like to think about this, but it's been about 40 years since the original TV show went off the air, so I figured it was time to do it again.
Are there going to be real sports headlines in the show as far as content for you?
Well, it's hard to do headline stuff because we shoot so far in advance. We've already finished all the episodes. So Oscar does host a podcast now. We've updated the show. He does have a sports ticker that runs through his apartment, which is really cool. And I have one in my apartment, so that's why Oscar has one in his. CNN sort of headline sports ticker that goes through the apartment. So it's tough to do daily news because we already shot the episodes months ago.
What's your? Do you have a man cave?
I do.
Describe it.
I do. It has a lot of Batman stuff in it, and it has a sports ticker and a huge TV. And I'm 45 years old.
Do you really? Are you like a Batman geek or seriously?
I am sort of a Batman geek. I got a lot of Batman stuff in my house, in that sort of man cave.
I have an autograph from Adam West on a.
Oh, you do? See, that would be perfect for my man cave.
Okay,
can I have it?
Well, wait a minute. Hold on for a second. Let me see. Well, here's the problem. It says to Dan, so I don't know if that's.
Oh, so that wouldn't be great for me.
Let me see if I could smudge it and maybe make it too matte, but I don't. Yeah, it's Let me see.
No, you go ahead and keep it.
Are you sure?
It's yours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I got this whole big thing. I got all the episodes of Batman. I got a Batmobile that Adam West sent to me, and he signed it. So there.
Oh, so you and I have a lot in common.
Well, I didn't ask for it, but he sent it to me. Yeah. Well, okay.
I'm trying to bond with you, Dan.
Okay. What do you have in there? What would impress me if I went in there with what you have, Batman?
Well,
you have
I have
like
a huge metal bat. A huge metal bat. Like the bat wing, and it's about 3 feet long.
Oh, okay.
So I think that would be the most impressive thing.
So you're single, so you're able to do this, right?
That's exactly right.
You're going to stay single, apparently, with all this.
Yeah, I think I think that would immediately become a baby room.
Well, good luck with the show. Of course, it doesn't debut tonight. It's been on for a couple of weeks now. But Dwight Howard debuts tonight at 8:30 Eastern on CBS. He's Matthew Perry. Matt, thanks for joining us.
Of course. Thank you very much for having me.
All right. Matthew Perry.